good morning and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox Chair, on the show this morning. It's all better evening. Morning, Albert.
Morning, mate. How are you?
Well, we sound better than the technical team.
They're hanging together like a knot in an oily string, them two. Anyway,
I think you've got the team for us, mate. Your talking points.
I have, mate. I have. It's Butland, Tavernier, Golson, Barisic, Balogun, Lundstrom, Cifuentes, Lawrence, Cantwell, Sima, Danilo. Subs are McCory, Ridvan, Suter, Dessers, Lammers, Matondo, Sterling, King, and McCausland.
Well, where do we start? The back four. A lot of people predicted it. I think maybe Davis was mentioned by a couple of people, but that was genuinely the back four that most people picked, Albert.
Yeah, aye. Sort of picks it. Well, as soon as you seen Balogun in an interview, you knew there's a fair chance he was going to be playing. So the other three, basically, if they're fit, they're playing, or the other four are picking themselves, aren't they? Basically.
Right. So then we move into the two sitting players, where obviously Lundstrom was in. Jack, well, we've been singing his praises, but enough's enough, mate, innit? Yeah.
Injured with Scotland again.
Aye.
No good. No.
What did they play? What did they have, a cameo with 10 minutes or something?
Something like that, mate. I don't care. He even said that he's the way they're training him. I mean, he's got a special programme at Rangers, the way they train him, because he's injured, because of the weakness in his knee or whatever it is. But when he goes over there, it's just a free-for-all, you know what I mean? And he keeps coming back injured. He needs to draw a line. I mean, there again, look at this game. It's a really, really important game, this one. And he's not available for it. It's not good enough, mate. It's just simply not good enough. He needs to make his mind up.
It's not fair to the support and the people that pay his wages, is it?
No, it's not, mate. It really isn't. And the guy needs to make a decision. I've been saying it for 2 years, right? But there you go. He is. Well, I suppose he is making his decision. He's playing for Scotland.
So, Cifuentes comes in, surprised?
No, I tipped it the other night, mate. The only reason I tipped it because I was racking my brains to say who's else available to put in there. I hope that's not the case. I hope he's in there because he's been shown well in training. But realistically, you got to look at it from your point of view, the supporters' point of view, and say, well, who else could he put in there?
Yeah. Listen, Jack was injured at training, but I think the point, Albert, is if maybe he'd had the rest, he might not have been fit, he might not have been injured. Yeah, is that the point you're making? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'll never be able to answer that, yeah?
No, it's just one.
That's how it looks, isn't it? That's how it looks, yeah.
His body's not up to what he's trying to get it today. It's just as simple as that, mate. And he's going to take these injuries, whether it's in training, whether it's with Scotland. The fact of the matter is, he's got to make his cell at all times available for Rangers, and he's got to prioritise Rangers. And he doesn't, I mean, let's be honest, he just doesn't. That's enough of him. He's not playing.
Right, so we'll get Cifuentes and Lundstrom in there. Cifuentes come back for international football, coming back for injury, so we'll see how it goes with him. It looks as if he's playing in his more natural position, Albert, so we'll be able to judge him maybe more in a bigger game maybe, yeah?
Absolutely, mate. I'm quite looking forward to see what the boy can do. I don't know about you. Always a blinder.
Here. And then we've got the attacking part of the team. Cantwell on the right, but it looks here, potentially. Seaman on the left, and between them, Tom Lawrence with Danilo up top. People may argue that's my, as we said today, that's my front four best.
We'll say that again, mate.
People would say that's my best front four.
It's a fair argument, mate. It's a fair argument. It looks good. On paper, it definitely looks good. And the four of them are good players. You can't argue with that. And the four of them can score. So you can't argue with it, mate. It's if they click, I would say that is my strongest front line.
And a lot of supporters will be talking the fact that they're not starting Lammers and Dessers aren't starting, but they've got to fight their way back into the team and not just begin their position because they were signed, which was happening maybe under the previous manager, yeah?
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. I don't think Kennedy can argue that point. That's exactly what's happening. Cost him his job in the end, though. But you don't do that. They've got to prove themselves. Well, no do that with Clement. You got to prove that you're up for this and you're good enough to get in the team. If you're up for it and good enough to get in the team, you'll get in the team. It's as simple as that. So you've got. I hope these four guys, Lawrence, Cantwell, Seamer, and Danilo, all play, and Cervantes all play brilliant today, and make it hard for all the ones that are sitting on the bench and all the ones that are sitting in the stand to get back in the team. They've got to have a challenge in front of them, mate. This I'm no fit to know, but when I'm more fit, I walk straight back into the team. It's got to stop, mate. You've got to get to the stage where you're dreading actually being taking an injury or a suspension or even getting dropped for a tactical reason to come out the team, because you know you've got a job to get back into the team. And that's the way he wants his squad. That's the way we want the squad. We want them all to be fighting to play for the jersey. You there? So what do you think the Aberdeen team's out, Albert?
Sorry, some positive on the substitutes, Albert. McCrory, Red Van Shooter's back.
Yep.
Yes, Lammers, Matondo's back. Sterling King and McCausland. Sorry, I was doing a bridge man, Albert. I talked to myself.
I'm saying, oh no, don't tell us. There's Albert's technical ability has been shown up again here. The bench is looking decent. It's decent, mate. There's no MD on the bench you would think couldn't come on and do something within the team. The boy Sterling's still improving, I suppose, or improving, I suppose. But apart from that, there's everybody on the bench I'm reasonably satisfied. Every one of them, they could come on and influence the game, and that's what you're looking for, know what I mean? Whether it be in a defensive capacity or an attacking capacity, they all can come on and do something. And that augurs well. That does. Plus, you've got other people beyond them that are not even in the starting 11. They're the starting first team or the squad or on the bench. They're in the stands and a couple injured. Aye, it's looking better, mate. It's looking a lot better now. Now it's all about attitude and getting on with it, isn't it?
Here, the Aberdeen team today is Bruce, Devlin, Shinnie, Jensen, Gatterman, McGrath, Mouthwhisky, Clarkson, Socker, Duncan, and Rabuska. Right, that'll do me, mate. I'm not going to have a substitute, you know.
I would even attempt what you've done there, mate. Well done. Well done. They're tongue twisters there, aren't they?
Listen, we know the beat is the last time we played them in the league at Ibrox. The circumstances were maybe unique. We were really nervous.
But we're honest, innit? We're honest. Let's be honest. They deserve to win that game. There wasn't any doubt about it. They deserve to win that game. After half of the first half hour, if you asked me that question, I'd say, no, Rangers will win. But after that half hour, the rest of it, they deserve to win the game. Right?
Yeah,
Rangers were really poor.
But we should have been 2 up, maybe even 3 up before they got up apart a little bit.
Absolutely, mate. But that's what happens in this level of football. That's what should happen in this level of football. If you're not prepared, if you're not putting the ball in the net, you will get caught. You will get hurt, by the way, because teams are. You've seen that many times, not just in Scotland, all over the world. Team can press and miss chance after chance after chance. The other team goes up the park, one chance, bang, pause in the net, beat 1-0. It can happen, mate. It's just going to happen.
Right, we better get these phone lines open before we debate how big a game this is. Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972? It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Right, obviously we want to keep this momentum going, and with what happened in the league yesterday, it's important we get 3 points today. Massive, Albert, because then momentum starting to swing. Maybe you're right.
It's the start of this run of games, and after yesterday's results, it becomes even more important. We've got to go up there and get the 3 points. Performance does not matter. It's the victory that matters. We need to get the victory, and this needs to be emphasised to the players. So I hope we come out of traps really fast. Don't let them settle at all. If you let them settle and play their part in the football, which is basically draw you in and hit you in the counter attack all the time, or the transition as a new term is, We can't allow them to do that, mate. We've got to be all over the top of them, all over them. Don't let them breathe. And I think you'll find that calibre of player that they've got, if they're in a situation where you don't let them breathe, the lack of quality shines through, mate.
For me, mate, it's all about we'll take our chances. We'll get chances, and if we take them, mate, we'll win the game, and we could win it comfortably. It's as simple as that.
Absolutely, mate. It's we've been saying it now for years. It's creating and taking chances. I mean, that is football. Let's not kid ourselves on. We're not inventing the wheel here. That is exactly what football is, and that's what we've been lacking for a few years. Hopefully, this time we'll take the chances. But anyway, we will see, mate. We will see. There's no doubt about it. We will see. I'm confident. I don't know about you, but I'm confident we will take the chances because I quite like that forward line. They're capable of scoring, all of them.
I would support Wanted Lawless out the team. We'll see what he does if he's an impact player. Tom Lawrence is. We've given him a reputation that the number of games he's played hasn't just warranted it yet, but we've seen that he's got ability. Albert.
Who's this? The Lammers? Did you say Lammers?
Tom Lawrence.
Tom Lawrence. Okay. You know he's a quality player. You don't mean he played down with Derby, and the bits I've seen him with Derby, he's quality. The boy is quality. He's definitely a good player. It's just his injury, and by the way, he's not got a history of being an injured player. It's just seeming it came to us that he's picked up that bad injury, and it's kept him out for all that time. But you can't argue his credentials as a football player. The boy has got it. He's definitely got it. And I hope he's had a good 2 weeks training. He obviously has, because he wouldn't. Clement would not take a chance with him, put him in. Not in a game like this anyway. I don't think he would do it in any game. No. But he must have showed something in training, mate.
All right, here's the team, the substitutes, and then we'll bring in Andy Felix. Give us the team.
The team is Butland, Tavernier, Golson, Barisic, Balogun, Lundstrom, Cifuentes, Lawrence, Cantwell, Seema, and Daniil. Up in the subs bench is McCausland, Ridvan, Suter, Dessers, Lammers, Matondo, Sterling, King, and McCausland.
I think you meant McCrory, the first one. Yeah.
Sorry,
anyway,
McCrory.
We've been joined by Andy Felix. Morning, Andy.
Good morning, guys. That's steady enough team, right? Like this could be, if we get our act together here and the players pull with the manager, this could be the defining part of the season here as far as the league goes. If we could get this win, get it down to 6, sit in the game in hand. They're not great. It's up to us now. It's in our hands. I'm feeling really looking forward to this. They don't let us down. But I've got a funny feeling we're going to go for this. We don't know how it's going to pan out right enough, but I think we'll go for it. If we could just get it down to 6, I think it's on. I really do.
Mm-hmm. What do you make of the team, Andy?
Well, we said, didn't we, the Cifuentes, we said we'd get in. Kind of was sort of nudging that way. I think it's strong enough. I like Lawrence in it. Cantwell there, and 2 up top. Backline more or less picks itself. I think Balogun, if he stays fit, I don't think he'll drop him out of the team unless he gets an injury or he has a couple of bad games. I think he steadies the backline up more than any of them in there. I think he's a good player. I like Balogun, so I'm quite pleased that he's playing. So yeah, I think the midfield looks okay. It's down to us, isn't it? Got an absolute boost there yesterday. So come on, Rangers, just get out there and do it. And I tell you, we can get this win tonight. Yeah, it's on. I know there's a lot of games to go and all that, but it's all about it. And I'll tell you what, I'll take a bridge man. No bother about my bet or anything. Just give me a bridge man, come back down the road, and we'll be happy. That's how I'm looking at it,
Aye, what's that? In the final whistle game, you'd be quite happy. It's one of the games out there, isn't it?
Well, it definitely is, mate. It's a really, really important game, this one. I would say this is a really important game, the most important game of the season at the moment. Because if we actually can go up there and get a victory, which I'm confident we can do, it definitely starts putting the pressure on them. It definitely starts putting the pressure. And that's the thing that has been lacking against them for years now, mate. I would say the team Winder Clermont's first real test, this one. In the league anyway. Okay, we've had one in Europe, but in the league, this is his first real test. Not just Clermont, the whole team. This is a big game. They need to win this game.
Are they a better team than Sparta Prague?
No, nowhere near it, mate. Nowhere near it.
There you go, mate. There you go. Yeah.
But they'll come out there and start playing like Brazil and we know the score. Big boy these days said it true. He's got slaughtered for it, and it's new. They've turned it around to their advantage, they think. But stats tell you the truth. They try against the Rangers. You even talk to their own fans, and they'll tell you the same thing. Rangers are the big name. Rangers are the team that they all want to play and all want to beat. Bring it on. We welcome the chase. That's what we live for. That's what we're up for. Get up for the battle and get it done. Get the job done.
Who's the main players for you today, Andy?
I think Cantwell today. I think he's been a bit hit and miss, but I think starting from the start up against this mob, what we're all going to get, I think he's going to want to try and impose himself on the game. I think Seamer, his pace could be another one. And I'd like to. I'm really looking forward to seeing a full match for Lawrence, or full 70 minutes if he's going to, take him off after so long. But I think Lawrence could be the key as well. I really do. He's got some nice wee passes in him to open teams up. So yeah, they were the three that I would be looking at there to do some damage right enough,
Aye, I'd be interested to see who plays where. We're assuming that Cantwell will be in the right, but you never know, will we?
No, I think he's going to get him licensed to move about, mate. But that area of the park has to be occupied by someone. So you can move about, but as long as the other person that's moving gets into the right position. So I think that's what he'll be working over the last 2 weeks. I think that's his tactical stuff he'll be working on. But you're right, they could be. They'll move about, they'll no doubt about it. I mean, that's when Cantwell's at his best, when he's moving about and hard to pick up. He can cause utter havoc in a defence if you let him do it.
All right, mate, we'll be joined by Jim from Surrey. Morning, James.
Good morning, Oxshire. Good morning, all the boys. Lovely to be on the show.
How are we doing, mate?
Yeah, doing well. Really up for this, Oxshire. This, for me, this is the most important game of the season. We've got to get them 3 points today, and the reason I say that it's so important is because this win could kick us off for the rest of the games throughout the season. This game is a confidence booster if we win it. And I know people would say, we just want the 3 points, we don't need to play well. I want to see us get the 3 points, but I want to see us playing well. I want to see us playing creative, good attacking football to not only have 80% of the possession, but to have goals in our game with creative football. I want to see it attractive. I want to see it really good, because not only that give the supporters confidence, but most importantly, it will give the players confidence, and it means we'll get something to kick on to, and getting that game in hand and winning that, we're 3 points behind the other mob, and that's got to be a great leveller for going into the next game. And even if we get a draw at their place, that makes no difference. At the end of the day, we'll be right in there with a chance to overrun this mob. That's the way I look at it.
I get your thing. You want us to play nice football and you want us to be great. And I hope so. I hope we have, Jim. I just feel it's one of the games, mate. If the final whistle goes and we won the game, we'll be pleased. All be.
The performance level or the attractive doesn't mean to me at the moment, Jim. There's time in the season where that'll come. But it's effective football. I don't care about 80% of the play. I'd rather have 20% effective play. I'd rather than 80% of just nonsensical, silly wee passes all over the park that's doing nothing. You've got to turn into an effective team when you go with the ball. So that means scoring. So all I care about is winning that game today. I don't give a damn what performance gets put in. I don't care what it looks like as long as we win it. And we can play later on when we're all settled in and the team really gets settled and then maybe bring a couple of players in. We can then play nice football, but it's got to be effective football, mate.
Yeah. And I don't disagree with you, both of you. I don't disagree with you at all. But I think if we really play good football and look as if we're, and it could be that we're looking at maybe a score of maybe 3 or 4-0 to maybe feel that way. But we all know that we'd accept a 1-0 win, a 2-1 win, or a 3-2 win, or a 4-3 win. We'd all accept that. But at the end of the day, okay, we want to see an attractive game, but I would really love.
Tim's left us, but he'll hopefully be back. But Andy, you pick up on that. I get his point. We want to see our team play well. We do. I don't disagree with him.
Yeah. He's spot on. But at the end of the day, it's about a situation that's arose from yesterday's game with them. But if we just whatever we do, come down with the 3 points, as Albert said there, we can pick up on that. If we start inroading into their points, it becomes a different ball game as well. So then it will come.
Are you back, James? Are you back?
There's your caller.
Yeah. Sorry, I got cut off there.
No, so I don't know what happened, mate. Listen, none of us disagree with you, mate, and it'd be great to play well and get the confidence up, yeah? First class,
Yeah, no doubt about it. We definitely need this. When you get that confidence, when you get that a fantastic win against the likes of, say, Aberdeen at this particular point, when we are so many points behind, it's a kick on. It's a confidence leveler. It gives us that momentum. It gives a belief in the team and also the supporters that we can do this. I mean, at one point we were looking at so many points behind, and it just looked, it looks so difficult. But with what happened yesterday, it's given us the incentive, and we've got to take it. We have got to take this today.
Aye, I agree with you. And it's so frustrating because, the Aberdeen game, the game against them at Ibrox, we maybe Danilo playing, we might have won them all there, You
never know, mate. You never know. It's a fact. Would they took the chances Dessert actually got? I think they'd took at least one of them anyway. But we don't know. It's all pie in the sky stuff, isn't it? Reality is we didn't win. Reality is we're in the situation today, a great situation today, where we can go and rectify our whole season, league-wise, today. Today sets us up lovely, mate. Absolutely lovely for the rest of the season.
Exactly.
Are you happy with the team, Jim? Lammers coming out for Lawrence?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I see, when you look at it, we can all have our favourites and say who we think should be playing and all the rest of it. But yeah, when it was the same with Gerrard and Clement, these people know who have been training well, who are going to do a job for us. And that's why he's the manager at the moment, because he knows what he wants. And he's a strong manager. He speaks well, but apart from speaking well, some people speak well.
Somebody's going to have to pay his bill for him, Andy.
He's a top-up card on his phone.
We don't play on his phone, by the way.
Here's a big question, and he mentioned we've all got our favourites. Who's your favourites, Andy?
Well, listen. I said to you, didn't I, a couple of seasons ago, you mind? I said, look, he needed to retire for the good of his family and all that. Listen, everybody knows what I think about him, but he's got to go. I would get him gone in January. We can fix him up for himself, because he's no use to us now. He's a great player, and we are a better team when he's fit and playing. I'll stand my corner on that anywhere with anyone. But he's no good to us. You can't. He's obviously a very passionate Scot. There ain't no doubt about that. I know that we're going on. He shouldn't be there. he cares about his country. That's a fact, or he won't keep going. You know, he wants to do that. But I'm not bothered about Scotland now. I'm bothered about Rangers, and especially
the situation. Who's your favourites?
Who's my favourite? Right, okay. Well, you leaded me that one with Jack. I knew what you were up to there, by the way. But my favourite player I know, my favourite player I know, McCausland.
All right, I'll do it. Yeah, you're right about Jack, mate. I've just heard that debate. Give us a team on.
You caught me in a hop there. I need to bring it back. There, got it. It is Butland, Tavernier, Golson, Barisic, Balogun, Lundstrom, Cifuentes, Lawrence, Cantwell, Seema and Danilo. Substitutes are McCory, get it right this time, Ridvan, Suter, Dessers, Lammers, Matondo, Sterling, King, McCausland. Andy's favourite player.
I've been joined by Robert. Morning, Robert.
Morning up here, Albert, Andy, and I don't know if Jim's still with us.
He's back. Somebody gave him 10 bob for his phone card.
Morning all. Morning. Listen, guys, for the first time in a long time, and the team came out there at 11 o'clock, my heart didn't sink. I've run out of counts how many times I've been going to Ibrox and the team's crew, my heart sunk, and I'm going, why is he playing him? Why is he playing? I'm talking mostly about the previous manager. But to me, that's only one short of the team that I picked today. I didn't have Cifuentes, I had a wee boy McCausland, and I know would have been a dead attacking team up, because I heard you saying the other night about they left too much ground for Lundstrom to cover if he put the team out that I said, and AK said the exact same team. But you know what? I'm delighted with that team, and apart from throwing wee Matondo in the mix, that is our best forward line, I would say. So delighted with it. I would take the most horriblest performance ever if we came down the road with a 1-0 victory. Come on, the Rangers.
You back, Jim?
Yeah, I'm back, thanks. So, yeah. It's not your fat fingers that's knocking me off every 5 minutes.
No, if I was knocking you off, you'd soon know about it, mate.
Very good.
Listen, the team, I think we're all reasonably pleased with the selection. Jim, I'm also pleased with the guys coming back for fitness, Matondo and Suter.
Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt about it. We need a full squad fit and ready to play, and give Philippe the opportunity to mix and match and make sure that he's got the right players that he needs. You know, the more players he's got, the more chances he's got of winning games, you know.
Albert.
Definitely, mate. Gives him a chance. This is a proper test now. Like a Scottish game, I'm talking. This is a proper test for him to see what he's got. And I think these players will realise it as well. They'll not want to let him down today. They'll not want to show up in a bad light in any shape, form, or size. They will. And I can see them really putting a performance in and getting the result. But as we keep saying, it's just the result. Get the result and get down the road. Let's get the 3 points. Let's start building momentum and pressure. Let's see where this takes us. And I'm quite confident it will take us a long way, mate. A long way. And this season could end up superb.
Question for Robert W. We could put them under pressure today and they're ready to implode. Let's be honest, Robert.
Definitely, Oxford. How many times in the past have we let them off the hook constantly? So this is your candidate to really put a bit of pressure on. You got Burnley 1 then, that should get Aberdeen out the way. You've already been to Livingston, an old time Castle, Easter Road, and that's still to come up. The Rangers tend to do well through in Edinburgh, do you know what I mean? So this is the chance to put them under pressure. Our manager, Big Phil, he's put out the team that we all probably wanted. Our best four, Big Balogun's playing, we'll want him in the team. So it's up to the players. The new manager can't do anymore. It's up to the guys to surely they're all psyched up, Hawksbury, after what happened yesterday, going, come on, this is your chance to put real pressure on, and let's see what happens to them. Let's see if they can handle the pressure. Because the only way you know is for us is up. This man's come in and proved that I will not get carried away, but he's proven he's a proper manager. He can get players that are organised, and I'm liking the way Oxford. I take it Todd Cantwell's playing the number 10 today.
Well, that's up for debate, mate, between him and Lawrence. It'll be interesting to see how they line up. Anyway, we've been joined by Blue Star. Morning, Blue Star.
Morning, Oxchair, Albert, Andy, Jim, wee Robert. Oh, guys, all I can say is, wow. A massive wow. I'm being serious here. That's, for me, that's the strongest team and bench we've had since we came back up. And I'm being serious. We've never had a team potentially with the strength and the depth on that bench today. That's as good as we're going to get, without any shadow of doubt. That's as good as we've had since we came back. Absolutely. I'm mega looking forward to this. Are they going to do it? We've got big ifs, of course we have. But under this guy, he's saying all the right things. If the players don't perform, I'm 100% sure he's told them, then they'll not be there. Guys, honestly, that's as strong as he can put out with maybe Matondo. But for a team and bench, that's the strongest we've had since we came back up. No doubt about it.
Yes, Blue Star. Andy, you know what to do with all this positivity. Andy?
I'm getting a bit confused, and I'm off to drink now as well. But yeah, look, I mean, Blue Star's right. You've got to be positive. These players can come out and show today that they're going along with the gaffer here, or the boss, or what we're calling him. The gaffer, there's only one gaffer, wasn't there? You know, I'm intrigued to see if the players are up like that and they're going to go along, because it really is a defining part of the season if they get a result here today. And they keep going, and then they win that game in hand. Listen, 3 points is nothing. You know, we can get it at that. But let's get this job done today. I'm convinced we'll go out and try and get it. I see another thing is, like, we know they're up for it and all this stuff, and they play 4 games a season. But I'll tell you what, see, Rangers could get a quick goal here, follow it with a second one. They'll be thinking, right, we get done there 6-0, we're 2-0 down here. It could be a bloodbath for us. You've got to look positive. Put the pressure on them, get a couple of quick goals, they might just fold. So I'm looking for that kind of start as well, you know. It's not impossible that we can't do that. Get in there, get that seamless pace about them, and get the opening goal, and then off we go. So come on, yeah, I'm like I said, I'm not overconfident. I just want to see him get out there and do it. We come down there tonight within 3 points, I'll be very, very happy.
Robert W. Come on, must be a magician. He's even got Andy for Leeds being positive.
well, there you go. And Andy for Leeds, can I just say something? He's been fantastic in my opinion, since Philip Clement's come in, and his name is Super John Lundstrom.
Oh, don't you start, Robert. I'll be seeing you later.
What was that name you said, Robert? What was that name?
His name is Super John Lundstrom, and I think he's been really, really good since Philip Clement's came in. I think he gave us a steal in midfield, and I think he's actually been playing really well.
Robert, he's been good because Jack's been at his side. That's why he's been good. There you go.
Well, we'll see the day. We'll see the day, Andy. He's no lying in the treatment table like Jack. He's playing for the Rangers.
You're right.
So let's see what he does today.
What, these two up, Albert?
Oh, we never fought, me and Andy, never. We have a bit of banter, but that's all it is.
Albert?
Well, I'm marking off the ring now. I'm going to be the referee with you two. Nice clean fight now, boys. Nice clean fight now.
They're always clean, Albert, but they can get at the decimals, if you get what I mean.
Aye, it's the Jack man. Not just Jack. Any player that doesn't put Rangers first, I'm not interested in, mate. To be honest with you, I'm putting that out there, mate. Rangers first at all times.
I did say that, Albert. I've been saying that for a while, that he should have been gone. I've said at the start of the season he should never have got a contract, but we give him it. So we're in the situation we are in now. I would move him in January.
If you're being honest, football-wise, this good run, it's worked out all right having a contract. And if he misses the day's game because of injury in training and comes back on Thursday and we win both games, what difference does it make, Albert?
I agree with you, mate. I agree with you. But it's not just about this game. It's been for the last couple of years. But anyway, it's now in the present. He's not available for this one. And if he does come back, don't get me wrong, he's played his part this season to getting us to this position we're in at the moment. He's played a big part in that. I'm not criticising the boy's ability. I'm criticising his commitment to Rangers. That's all I'm saying. Is you need sometimes you've noted that the choice is taken out of your hands, and I think in his case the choice is taken out of his hands, but his body's no fit enough and robust enough to play the type of football in as many games as we'd like to play for both club and country. So he needs to make a choice, mate. But that's just me. That's that I see. He's injured. He's not there today, so we just got to with Cifuentes today, and I hope the boy has a blinder.
Jim Fisher, how's it going to go today? Come on, off that fence.
I'm very, very optimistic, and I think that we're definitely going to win this game. And I think it's going to be. I think it'll be tight. But I think we'll win the game, and I think we'll probably win it maybe about 3-1. But I would like to, as I said earlier, I'd like to see us playing the sort of maybe having about 70 or 80% possession. I'd also like to see us scoring lots of goals. Lots of goals. I want to see shots from outside the box. I want to see us taking risks and scoring goals. That's what I want to see, because if we get the first goal, there's a good chance that we'll change that pattern of behaviour where we've scored before and then lost the game 2-1 or something because we thought they've won it. And then, I'd like to see us start to putting pressure on. I'd like to see a really good performance. But I agree with everybody that walking down the road with 3 points is the most important thing. But I would like to see us winning the game comfortably, more than comfortably, and putting a marker out. That's what I would like to see.
Cheers, Jim. I've been joined by Big Al.
Hello, is this Comedy Central?
On you go, mate. On you go.
On you go. How are these gentlemen? Good to hear all your dulcet tones, all the diehards on. Huh? How many fried breakfasts were at this morning?
Oh, I had a big one.
Good on you, mate. Good on you. Andy Phillips. Still
Aye,
on
steady.
Ryan Jack. How you doing?
I don't. Come on, behave yourself now.
Nah, that's a good. I look forward to the game today. The team looks slightly different. Looks actually quite a strong team, dominant team. Hopefully, the forward line looks good. Just like they three work their magic. Midfield, we'll see with this Cifuentes. Is it how do you pronounce his name?
Cifuentes.
Cifuentes. Sorry,
different now.
I know. I'm not as eloquent as some of the guys on here. I'm looking forward to him. Lawrence, I think, has got a bit of dig about him. So I'm pleased how he's in the team. I'm still not that. Not a big fan of Lundstrom. Like, he's doing a job at the moment, but I think we can do better. Maybe the manager. Maybe that's all that some of these players needed was they weren't allowed to take the piss anymore. Sorry, that was a kind of partial red card or yellow card, but you know what I mean. They've got somebody in there that's actually leading them. He's got a few standards. So
I must have missed that out. It must be my good morning, yeah.
Yeah. Who called you with fat fingers? Who was that? Even
that was me, Jim from Surrey.
Oh, Jim from Surrey. Have matlocks. They're no fat. They're bulbous.
And his name's Cifuentes.
Oh, Frey Bentos. I think that's what you're for breakfast. A Frey Bentos pie.
I think the only one that can pronounce his name right is Joanna Allberner.
Aye, Joanna. She got it right.
I'm looking forward to the game. Just one thing, Ox. Are you still in contact with the Rudy Bear?
Yes, I am.
Aye, good. I passed on my best wishes to him. I've not heard them. I was thinking about
He's been busy working, mate. His work commitments, yeah.
Oh, aye. We're all the same. I'm sitting in my donga here in the middle of the desert. Looking forward to this. This is the highlight of my week. So,
right, last word.
As long as your camel's in the background. Ow.
I've got that parked up. My camel. I get excited my camel.
Last word. Give us how you think it's going to go, Blue Star, before we wind up.
It's a big day for Sequentes and Lawrence. I don't want this carry on. Lawrence does one wee pass or something and we all start elaborating. I want him out there playing I want a whole team out there playing for the 90 minutes. Start off in the front foot, get at them. This could be a few goals a day if this team clicks. I'm looking for at least 3 guys without a goal, without conceding. 3-0 for me.
Well, on this day, it's Tina Turner's birthday, Andy. Give us your thoughts.
Well, let's go out there, do what the guys are saying there. I would like to see we could a couple of quick goals we could overrun. I think it'll be a hard-fought game, but I think we'll come out here 3-1.
Who's getting the goals for you, John Lundstrom?
My cousin hat-trick when he comes off the bench.
Robert?
The manager's put the team out. He's got us all going, all excited with the team he's put on the park. So it's up to the players to do it. I don't think it'll be as easy as we think it is, Oxford. I think the Rangers will win. I'm going for 2-1 and the goal scorers, Danilo and our captain, Davin. There you are.
I'll do me, mate. I'll do me. Any victory at all, Big Al.
Oh, yeah, any victory. Look, I'll need to go. I need to go and water this camel. I need them for the morning.
Is its name Fatima?
No, Big Rab.
Big Rab.
I was going to call him Bobby the Camel, but you can go to jail for Bobby and camels. Okay, man. Take care, gentlemen.
Cheers, big man. Jim, we had Jim, we had Bobby. Oh, but how's it going to go?
2-0 to the Rangers. Both goals scored by Seema.
Listen, lads, any victory at all for me. It's one of the games in a season that it's all but winning Blue Star, if that makes sense.
Oh, 100%. It's all about a win today, guys. That gets us up and running for these games coming. Big day for us today. Massive.
And also, Robert, potentially, if it stays the way it is, this could be our only visit up here in the league this season.
Well, wouldn't that be a sweetener, Oxford, if they finished in the bottom 6? You know what I mean? And we didn't have to get back up there. That would just, Rangers winning the title and them finishing in the bottom 6 just would make my season complete. Anyway, Oxford, thanks for taking my call. I need to go and get my fry up now before the game starts. She's capping on the door. So all the best to the Glasgow Rangers, and hopefully we'll be coming on Rangers Radio after the game with a Rangers victory. Good afternoon, guys. Enjoy the game. We are the people.
Yeah, Robert.
That's what yourself, Albert.
Aye, come on, the Rangers. Get a victory. Any victory down the road with the points. And let's get this season right back on track.
Oh, thanks to Jim for his numerous calls, Blue Star, Robert, Andy for Leeds, Big Al for Australia, and of course Albert for doing the show, Fox and Old School Blue for doing the technical. We'll be back 15 minutes after the final whistle, celebrating the Rangers victory. Take it away, Old School Blue.
All my sons will be like me, will follow the na na na. The famous RFC. Na 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 na.